So what up guys, now in this second module we'll be talking about liquidity. So now for the basic part of liquidity, consider liquidity to be like a fuel in the market. So now for the most basic knowledge about liquidity is when price creates a high, and now this high, what happened here? Sellers got involved, sellers got involved here. So now what the basic knowledge of liquidity states that when price starts going back up there again, we want to see price takes out that previous high before dropping down, and vice versa for a low. Let's assume price created a low. So now what do you think most people would be looking to go short around this low? Because why? Buyers got involved around here, right? But the concept of liquidity states that what we want to see is for price to take out this low before continue going up. So now for the basic liquidity, we have what we call the double top liquidity, the double bottom liquidity, and we have the trend line liquidity. So what does this state is that whenever you see price create a double top or a double bottom or a trend line liquidity, for the double top, when price gets back to that level, we expect price to take out that level before dropping, and vice versa for the double bottom, we expect price to come back, take out the level before dropping. And for a trend line, what do we expect? For price to come back to that trend line and take it out, because those that are selling off the trend line will be trapped and price will take them out, and those that trade this pattern will be as well as stopped out before market will go in their intended direction. So I hope you understand the basic so I hope you understand the basic knowledge of liquidity. So now let's get on to liquidity, trading it, applying it with structure. So for liquidity, applying it with structure, what do we want to see first is for a low created, and this low now for a bullish structure, what do we want to see? For price to come back down and take out that liquidity before breaking structure to the upside. Now how do we apply liquidity to structure? So now is where you understand the concept of pullbacks. Now in the market we have different type of pullback, but the ones that are most necessary is the incomplete pullback, the deep pullback, and the shallow pullback. So these are the pullbacks that we want to actually note. Now when you see price create an impulsive move, what do we expect? A vice versa, and the circle continues like this to make equilibrium in price. So now whenever you don't see this happening, be it an uptrend or whatever trend it is, what you then see on the chart is more like this. Just expect that when price is coming back down, you see this low here. Let's draw it with diagram. You see this low is called an incomplete pullback because price moved from here up to this point. So we expect similar retracement before creating a new high for an uptrend market. So the circle continues again. So whatever pullback that does not come back to the origin is considered to be liquidity in the market. So what we expect for price to come back and take out that low before going up. Now let's talk about structural liquidity. So now we've established that for a bullish structure, we want to see first a sweep of the previous low and a break of structure. Now whatever pullback that comes that does not fall back to the origin is considered to be liquidity. So whenever price come back, we expect price to take out those highs, come back to deep retracement before we look for an entry around this origin point going to the upside. And that's the similar thing for a bearish market. So we want to see a sweep of liquidity, a break of structure, and whatever pullback that come in that does not get to the origin. So what do we expect? So however price plays, we expect that when price come back, that lows or that highs should be taken out before then pulling back. Let the pullback be deep pullback, then we'll look for our entry above such highs. And now we will head on to the third module, which is advanced market structure.